Frank Corrado and Justin Sefton broke into the OHL together as rookies in 2009. Corrado was a second-round selection while Sefton was drafted 5th overall, but they weren't paired together right away.
Sefty was playing a lot more his first year, and I was kind of just sitting back, watching and learning. He was a little more ready than me. 2 or 3 of our top D-men went down, so Frank got to play top minutes, and when I came back, he was in that role, and he was playing well, and they kind of threw me up with him for one game, and things worked out for us, and we just kind of went from there.
Frankie and Sefty played together at the under-17s and were also roommates.
From day one, it was just happened to be that every team that we went to, in every trial, we ended up on the same team, so it just kind of grew together.
Throughout their junior career, Frank Corrado and Justin Sefton have been linked on the ice, but their friendship goes way beyond hockey.
Usually at night, we'll hang out, and he's got some video games downstairs and stuff, so we'll play them or just hang out and watch TV. Whenever I get the chance to be in Toronto, and I'll go, and Frank's probably the first person I text when I land.
We know when it's time to have fun and when it's time to be serious, as we can see with Frank in the background now.
A lot of the time, their friendship spills onto the ice.
We poke fun at each other, or on the ice, someone will make a bad pass, or they'll fall and skate by and make a comment, but nothing too crazy. Usually just skating by, telling each other to figure it out, but laughing at it or something like that, and telling Sefty to shave, and even though he probably shaved this morning, but he's got a 5 o'clock shadow already.
Now the similarities don't end there. They were both drafted to the NHL in 2011, where Corrado's Vancouver Canucks took on Sefton's San Jose squad in a rookie tournament.
I remember for the national anthem, I was starting the game, and I look over at San Jose's bench, and all I see is Sefty's ogre-like face just staring at me, staring me down like he wants to kill me. I couldn't stop laughing on the blue line.
They've always had that natural chemistry in junior hockey, but as they move up the ranks, a friendly rivalry could be brewing.
You always want to win just because you want to have that bragging right, so obviously at the next level or whenever you end up playing against each other, it's always going to be that little rival as to what team wins, and the text messages and phone calls after the game. Or, if we fight or something, I don't know. I'm just saying I might fight Sefty one day. I don't know.
Isaac Cohen, CTV Sports, Sudbury. Chris Atkinson's journey to playing soccer at Laurentian didn't come without trials and tribulations. At the age of 6, Chris's life changed.
It kind of started walking through the park, and I was running around like a little kid, but I walked through the park with my family, and I was feeling really tired, so we went to the hospital, we got some blood tests, and next thing I know, I'm in sick kids getting diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, so it was kind of a really fast thing. It really hit, and we didn't really know where it came from.
And being just a kid made it even more confusing.
From the descriptions, I just knew, oh, there's something wrong with your blood, but for all I knew, blood was blood. I didn't know anything else about that, right? So, but as I got older, I got more educated, and now being 18, I know all about it, and I'm pretty confident in talking about that kind of stuff now.
Faced with the most difficult challenge of his life, Chris was able to turn to sports for inspiration.
I tried to start finding a way to, avoid it and stop thinking about it, so I started playing lacrosse, and I played rep lacrosse at a pretty good level, and throughout the end of my chemo, I started getting kind of tired of that, and I actually switched back to soccer, and I don't know what made me love it again, but I'm here right now playing soccer, so obviously it's stuck.
Originally born in Sudbury, Chris now jokes about leaving the Nickel City during his childhood.
When I was 6 in March of that year, I moved to Barrie, and 5 months later I got diagnosed. So it was kind of almost like an omen that we shouldn't have moved to Barrie.
Before deciding on Laurentian, Chris explored his options elsewhere.
After I wrote my SATs, I got to the point where I figured, you know what, I don't want to go that far away from home, And I applied to a couple other schools here in Ontario, and I got into their programs as well, and it just came down to I want to be around my family a little bit more.
And now at 18, Chris can proudly say he's won his 3-year battle with cancer, as he's living his dream of playing soccer at a high level.
There's a whole network of things that happen that help kids like myself when we were young to get through tough times like that. And to see myself where I am right now, I'd say, yeah, I'm pretty proud of what I've done and how far I've come.
Isaac Cohen, CTV Sports, Sudbury.